Hello, I'm executive motivational speaker Anthony Giarrusso, here to tell you that being judgmental and judging is how you achieve success. It is September 2019. I want to thank all of my followers for supporting me up to this point. And I encourage you guys to share the links and help others subscribe to all of my media platforms. Thank you very much in advance. Now, judging. Some people say, "Oh, Anthony, how can you judge like that? Oh, Anthony, being judgmental is negative." No, it's not. That's your perception that judgment is negative. Okay. Let me tell you something about judgment. We judge things every single day. We judge success, don't we? You're either going to say yes or no. People who perceive or are on the more perceiving end, they think, oh, judgment is bad, oh, judgment is good. And all they can think is with their lack of knowledge to make a decision. That is what perceiving is to me. Poor people, they lack success. And success is not just wealth. And here's a really good point, okay? Two people make the same amount of money. One saves $20,000, the other one saves $10,000. Who is more wealthy? Before you say it's the person who has made $20,000, that is not correct, because they've made exactly the same amount of money. Okay? The person who has only saved $10,000 spent that extra $10,000 on things that individual wanted. That individual will be perceived as being more wealthy because money is not the end game. What you want to do with that money is the end game. So that person who spent that $10,000 more took those initiatives and is actually wealthier than the person who is a slave to saving that extra $10,000 for that $20,000 sum. So think about that. I know a lot of people allege that money motivates. Well, it's not really the money. It's what happens after you do with the money that motivates. And you have to judge. You need to know what you want. Because perceiving people, they don't know what they want. Okay? And there are a lot of people watching this video who probably make more money than I do. And guess what? I've got more luxuries than they do. Because they get into the mindset that they have to conserve and literally become penny pinchers and clip coupons for every little item just so they can gain an extra $60 or $70 of potential savings in a year. Let me tell you something. $70, that's not going to change my life. Okay? I spend about $600 more than the average American on food. You might say, Anthony, that sounds like a lot of money. $600 is not a lot of money in 2019. If you handed me $600 right now, my lifestyle is not going to change. Okay? And I have a very vivid taste for seasoned food. And sure, seasonings cost a little bit more money, but not much. And when you add or compare, let's say like cheeses, right? A higher quality cheese might be only $1 more. And think about that. Sure, you'll be spending more money in a year, but eating higher quality foods is a luxury that I enjoy. Okay? And people are like, Anthony, how the heck do you get to eat alligator? And how the heck do you get to eat deer? And how the heck do you get to eat burgers from franchises and expensive upscale restaurants? Well, it's because I prefer higher quality food, right? I enjoy that luxury. And the thing is, I see people who make sometimes more than 4 times what I make, and they're penny pinching. And it doesn't make any sense to me. Why are you trying to save that extra couple hundreds of dollars when it's not going to change your lifestyle anyway? You might as well enjoy your life and enjoy the luxuries, but some people prefer the suffering of saving because here's a really good point. Many people say a penny earned is a penny saved. But why would you save money if you're not going to spend it? It doesn't make any sense. Did you see what I did there? That was a pun. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. So I've got a bag with some nickels in it. Nickels, right? I've had this bag for a whole year. Never spent any of these nickels. Just so I could prove to you a point. Bad financial advice is watch your money. So I watched this money for a whole year. It collected dust on the outside of the bag. And did it change my life? No. This would be considered wasted potential. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Okay? Sure, saving up tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars is wonderful. Okay? But let's be clear. If you saved up $1,000 today, is that going to change your life or your lifestyle? Most likely not. And because in 2019, $1,000 is not very much money. So get that out of your head. I don't know why people think $1,000 is a lot of money. It's not. If you received $1,000 today, it can reduce expenses for you so you can spend another $1,000 elsewhere, right? But here's the point, okay? When you just sit and watch your money, especially if you're poor, you're not gaining anything from it. And the only way you gain something from this small amount of money is when you spend. And that's what makes you wealthy. Because you have achieved getting what you desired at that time with that money. I just want to show you something real quick. This is so much. Ugh. All right, here's my luxury shirt collection. Okay, these are only the luxury shirts that I have. So, I've got quite a few. You know, and all right, so right now you see some of my luxury shirt collection. This is not all of them, because some of them are in the laundry basket. Well, this is the most of them. And think about that. You know, that's a lot of money right here. But here's the thing, okay? I took an initiative to buy these clothes so then I would look, well, more luxurious and enjoy the luxury of these shirts. And I know a lot of people who make more money than I do, who wear very ruined clothes, t-shirts, you know, pants with rips in them. It makes you look very poor when you do that. And I'm not here to really slander your style, but it's like, I make much less money than you do, but I have nicer things and things that last longer of higher quality than you do, because you are a slave to saving your money. Okay? When you're poor, saving your money is not going to help you very much. When you're middle class or wealthy, yeah, saving your money, that's great, wonderful. But don't become a slave to saving. You know, I think this is one of the traps a lot of billionaires get into. Sure, they're extremely wealthy, extremely successful. But think about it. Billionaires are pretty much millionaires who have become a slave to saving their money. You might say, Anthony, how can you say that? They drive Rolls Royces, they drive Ferraris, they got all these expensive homes all over the place. But notice how they still have billions of dollars they're not spending. Right? They're not using that money to buy businesses. They're not using that money to donate. They're not using that money really for anything. It's wasted potential. And this is why I prefer people who are either self-made millionaires or people who make hundreds of thousands of dollars and are able to save that up and live the lifestyle they deserve, because they have less wasted potential than billionaires do. And it doesn't make any sense to me for billionaires to just walk around wearing a t-shirt. You almost never see that, right? You usually see them in the finest clothes. Okay? I'm not a millionaire in 2019, and I'm not a billionaire either. But it's very frustrating to see that people don't judge, they don't know what they want, And then people like myself, I knew that I wanted those shirts over there, those very nice, luxurious shirts. That was a chief aim, a chief goal for myself to achieve that. And I've achieved my success right there. And on top of that, with the luxurious food, I've achieved success. And I really feel that I've achieved success when I'm eating that luxurious food. And what people also fail to realize, some of my Polo shirts I bought brand new at JCPenney for $7. And then they go to Walmart, they buy a really trashy t-shirt for $20 and they get ripped off. And then they have to throw away their t-shirt. You know? I have Polos in here. And because I keep things nice, I have some of my Polos that are more than 7 years old. And guess what? Because I hang up my clothes, because I don't throw them in the dryer and put them on high heat, they don't wear out. I have higher quality clothes, they last me longer, and I wear them every single day. Not every single shirt every single day. But I wear my fancy shirts all the time. Every week I'm washing them. I might wear one shirt to go food shopping, then come home, put on a different shirt, go to a different shop, come home, put on another shirt, and go somewhere else. You might say, Anthony, that sounds a little silly. But this is what I enjoy. I bought those shirts to wear them, not to have them sitting in my closet. And I only buy shirts that I really love. So my question to you is, if I'm wearing all of these shirts, which I am, and if I'm taking all these initiatives to go to different places wearing these shirts, which I am, don't you think that I have used judgment, the power of judgment, to decide to have and wear those luxurious shirts? The answer is yes. Thank you for watching. Use the power of judgment. Bye.